Good morning to all of you, and on behalf of Bethany College, I bring greetings to you. We are your college. Bethany College is the only ELCA college or university in the Synod, one of 26 across the country. It is a pleasure and honor to serve as president, and it has been a great year at Bethany College. I would say that 3 years ago, we had a red beans and rice budget at Bethany, and I would think this year we have hamburger steak and ketchup. So we thank God for that. And hopefully we're on our way someday to maybe even having a ribeye. But we're a long ways away from that. But certainly Bethany College is doing better. God has been merciful to Bethany in so many ways for 138 years. God has been merciful to Bethany. And certainly the last 4 or 5 years in particular, we feel like God has been very merciful and gracious to the college. 2 years ago, our board of directors passed a vision statement for the college. Where do we want to go? Where do we want your college to end up in 5 years? And that vision statement reads that Bethany College will be celebrated in the Midwest and in the ELCA, celebrated in our part of the country, in our church, for offering inspired learning and informed faith. Inspired learning and informed faith that leads to student success and community transformation. That is the vision for Bethany College and where we hope to go over a 5-year period. Inspired learning, informed faith, student success, and community transformation. I think this past year, since we saw you last and hosted you on campus, has been a year in which we've worked at those 2 prongs, student success and community transformation at Bethany. And we are working really hard to be celebrated by all of you. This past year, as a part of our Visiting Pastors program, we hosted 9 ministers or pastors, primarily from our synod, but also from across the country. We created a church leader speakers program in which we had Bishop Mike Reinhardt come to campus, as well as Bishop Eaton, who spoke at our baccalaureate services just a couple of weeks ago. And finally, thanks to a volunteer effort by Dick Munson and Pastor Amy Truey, who serves as our campus minister, we're working to also offer some educational opportunities to church synods church councils across our synod. So we are working hard to be celebrated by you and to be a resource for you all as well. This year, we welcomed the largest freshman class in the history of our campus, and that's back-to-back record freshman classes. Students from 35 states and 25 countries. 6 to 8% of our students, depending on the year, are Lutheran. The largest faith group on campus, more than 50%, are the nuns. And I'm not talking about our Catholic sisters, but the N-O-N-E-S's, nuns. So as you think about the impact that you might have upon the world, 35 states, 25 countries, most of our students have no faith tradition, at least that they want to espouse when they land on campus. Your missional dollars, the dollars that you invest through the Synod, I think are being wisely invested at Bethany College to help grow the next group of not only congregants, but church leaders as well. Largest freshman class in the history of our college. We opened up Alma Swenson Hall, renovated, a $2.5 million renovation, thanks to the largest gift in the history of our college. We were able to secure the fundraising for our tennis courts, which are underway right now. Hopefully those, God willing, if the rain will stop, we can get those finished before the end of the summer. Again, it's been a great year at Bethany, and we're currently working on recruiting another large freshman class. Since 2016, Bethany's full-time enrollment has increased by nearly 25%. By nearly 25%. That is worth clapping for sure. And, God willing, we're going to grow another 8 to 10 percentage points from this past fall to this coming fall. Nearly 35% over a 4-year period. We're really grateful again for the hard work of our faculty, staff, coaches, recruiters, and all of you who send Bethany students our way. And we hope that you'll continue to do that as we move into the summer months. A lot of students make their decision about Bethany in the summer. And this year, we're planning throughout the year for Swedes to Sweden. The freshmen who start at Bethany College at the end of their sophomore year will be eligible for a free 7 to 10 day service learning trip to Sweden. Swedes to Sweden. The first group will leave next August 2020. That'll be the first group of freshmen moving into their sophomore year who will be eligible. There are a lot of exciting things that are happening at Bethany. We're grateful for your support. and we need your support. Bethany College went through a really hard time. We all know that, and we appreciated your prayers and support. But those prayers and that support needs to continue as we move into the future if we want to move Bethany College from just surviving to thriving. And we have an opportunity to do that. Most of the small private liberal arts colleges in our area are shrinking or just trying to hold on to enrollment. Bethany is growing. Many of them have had idea stagnation. We have new ideas like Swedes to Sweden, the Good Life Scholarship, our Swedish crafts programs as well, and we're also pursuing new academic programs at Bethany College. We are bucking trends, especially our own trends, over the last 4 years, and with your prayers, your support, your involvement in our institutions, and your financial support, I do believe Bethany can move from surviving with that hamburger, steak, and ketchup to thriving where someday we can all go out and enjoy a ribeye together. But thank you for your support. I think through a little clerical error, not all of you got your bags. If you want to stop by our booth, we did buy a bag for each of you for the Synod gathering. So if you have not gotten your bag yet, please stop by the booth, visit with me or David Earl, Christy Meyer, Alumni Director. We'll be glad to give you a bag and say thank you for what you do for Bethany College. We appreciate your prayers. Thank you.